And I started making money, bro. And I couldn't believe you could, like, I didn't know you could make money from YouTube until then. 2012, I went from no money a month.
And let's not get it twisted. People don't understand. 2012 is early. That's early days of YouTube.
Yeah, 100%. So, and me and my brother, when we were doing this stuff, my brother used to film everything. We're very unaware of even how to make money on YouTube. We were just looking at the impact we were having in the community. And that's what built a fire in me. I remember like listening to radio sets and people go to school. It meant more than getting £5. Everyone is talking about how sick you are at your craft. That means more to me than money. So like, that is what made me so happy. But to get to the end of it now, so that's happening now. I'm making money of it. Like we're making like £800 a month. Bro, I'm coming in 4 days a month. I'm filming from 9 to 11. So I'm 8 hours. £800 a month. In my head, this just doesn't make sense, bro. I remember saying to my mum saw the paycheck at the end of the month. She goes, but you haven't even really left the house. I was like, Mum, this is crazy. So at that point, I realized, wait a minute, you can actually make money from this. I had just come back from the States. So I'd done a tour of the United States with work. And we drove from LA to Chicago. So I'm on top of the world, bro. You can imagine. And they've given us an extra boost of money to be there. And I'm just gassed. I'm being paid to be myself. I see that same guy from 2011. And he comes up to me. He's like, well done, poet. I'm like, well done, brother. He goes, I ain't seen you do content in time. I was like, huh? Now, I've released a video since 2012, August 2012. I've released a minimum of 2 videos every week for a year and a half. Or no, just over a year. And then you come up to me and say, you haven't seen anything I've done. I then go, who am I talking to? Who the hell am I talking to then? So I then start looking at all the stats. I start looking at all my tweets. I start looking at my Instagram. Where am I getting attention from? None of it was from the period of the same attention I was getting in 2011. It's time to restructure the business. It's time to restructure everything. This right here talks to a commercial audience. That's dangerous for me. All the people I've seen in the past that talk to a commercial audience, especially if they're ethnic minority, always ends in tears. No, I can't do that. I need to go back to talking to my community and talking to the commercial audience. That way, when the commercial audience does get rid of me, which they will, I will have a safe place to land, which will be somewhere I know, which means I can still look after my mum and look after my friends. I think that's important, and I'll still make money. And that's why I don't know where that guy is, but that's the guy that made me realize the impact of what I do within my community and the impact of what I do, would you say, on the world. When the moment, that world, the part of the world that I care about the most stopped watching, and they didn't even pay me, that's when I was like, we have a problem, a massive problem. And I literally made the next year Filthy Fellas, Half Cast. 3 years after that, I made Gasworks. I made Vibar. I started working with other people to make other shows. I started gathering in more people. I just restructured everything. That literally one of those scariest points in my life. And it's at that point there, 2013, 100%, end of July. I think it might have been like, it was between the 20th and it was the end of July. It was after the 20th, I remember, because I had just come back from the States, that I saw that guy, man. And he made me realize the impact of the work on my community.
Whether you work 9 to 5, 5 to 9, or both, this podcast right here will motivate you to get your hustle on. So subscribe now and listen to How We Hustle with me, Yianni, on the free BBC Sounds app. Enjoy.